Weekly Outdoor Plus is a new and exciting outdoor show presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point. Starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. So now sit back and relax and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
I'm down in Illinois on my lease. I brought two of these covert Blackhawk cameras with me. They're the cameras that send the pictures from this camera right to my cell phone. So I've been testing them. It takes a picture and it takes like maybe 20 seconds. I got it here on my cell phone, the picture that the camera took. So I don't have to drive here so often. I don't have to go in the timber and mess up my the deer, what the scent, the noise, all the foot traffic in there. This is made by Covert Blackhawk. It's called, I got it at Bucks and Bulls Archery. The plan is fairly cheap. If you want to see how it works, you can come in and talk to us. Runs off of Verizon. This camera is a Verizon, but it'll send a signal to any cell phone. You just got to put your number in there. It'll go to any cell phone provider. Then I've been testing them out. It's been working really good. So what I'm gonna do, I put one earlier this morning on a food plot where I'm gonna leave it, and then I'm gonna put this one in the woods here on a trail, and I'm gonna put it real close so I get some nice close pictures, and then I can kind of watch the antler growth as they grow, and hopefully see one more than once and watch it grow, and then maybe kill it later this fall. So let's go give it a try and see if I can find a nice trail for it. I can actually go through these settings. I can set my camera right from the home, photo bursts, trigger intervals, all kinds of stuff right off the phone. I just walked in here, found two trails. They're like this, so I'm gonna put it here. Now, whoever walks in this way, I'll get a head-on picture. While I was breaking down some of the brush here, so the wind doesn't move the weeds and trip my camera. While I was doing that, I made a little noise, and I just saw a really nice deer jump out of its bed right here, close to me. Really nice trails right here, right down to the black dirt, full of deer tracks too, so I'm sure I'll get some pictures. I won't get a lot on these trails. You're not going to get a ton of pictures, which is okay. I just want close ones. I'll get more on that food plot one, I'm sure. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set this up, then I'm going to walk on the trails, and I'll look at my phone and see what kind of pictures it takes of me walking up the trails, and I'll know if it's set good. See if it's set at 30-second intervals or 15. Maybe I'll do 15 on a trail like this. So I got it set so it's going to take a picture every 6 seconds. So I got to make sure all the stuff is knocked down, so I don't get wind pictures, that's for sure. My camera set up and now it's vibrating. I got 3 pictures already. Really nice. They look good. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna leave it here. Anything that comes up these trails, I'll get a nice close shot. I don't know if you can see this picture of me testing it. See, that's the picture of me on my phone now, walking up the trail. So it'll be good for a deer, that's for sure. And we got another one. And like I showed you, Battery life 100%, signal life 100%. Temperature 54 degrees. Then I can go to all my settings. I don't know if you can see that. I can set anything I want right from my phone. Change this camera without coming in here. How cool is that? If it's too slow, I can speed it up. If I need more bursts, if I'm missing something. It looks good. I'll be happy with this. Won't be able to sleep tonight because I'll be looking at my phone. It ain't too exciting right now because the antlers aren't all that big yet, but when they start growing their antlers, it'll be really neat to see.
Big or small, Dave's Body Shop does it all. If you want professional quality body and repair work, Dave is definitely your guy. All insurance work is welcome.
Hi, I'm Dave from Dave's Body Shop in Stevens Point. The guys down in Allen's got this ambulance and they wanted it fixed. They went to a couple body shops and every body shop wanted an arm and a leg. The guy says, hey, I just want a price I can live with. So I gave him a price they could live with.
So next time you need a job done right, head down to 825 Park Street in Stevens Point to
Dave's Body Shop, a place that you're always welcome.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Next time you go out, make it memorable at Matero's Pub and Pizza.
Real Deal G2 seeds. The results speak for themselves.
Spring is here and summer is right around the corner at Frank's Hardware. Get everything you need right on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point for this spring and summer's projects at Frank's Hardware. Matero's Pub and Pizza is located on Highway 66 in Polonia, Wisconsin. Come join us.
How old is it?
6.5.
6.5. Are you a good shot?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Have you been hunting turkeys all your life?
No.
Just getting started?
Yes.
Okay, make a good shot. Nice. Okay, now, when you draw your bow back, just watch and listen. Watch this. When you draw it back like this, watch this hand. You got your hand way back here and you're looking through your peep sight like this. See that? Now this time when you draw back, you put this hand on your face right here and your nose on a string like this. Instead of going like this, stay like this, okay?
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Do that. That's a better anchor point. That's called an anchor point, okay? Should I show you why you want to do that too?
Yeah.
Okay, come back over here. Now if I draw back with this hand, and one time I'm here and the next time I'm here and I'm all over the place, then this sight won't be accurate, okay? So you have to,
all over the place.
yeah, sound like a Robin Hood. So if you put your hand on your face, right below your ear, your nose on the string, it's easy to put my nose in the same place every time like this. See that? So that's what you want to do, okay?
Okay.
Now watch, not like this. Like this.
And I'm not gonna help you get up.
Oh, Mara, help me get up. Oh, okay.
See? I told you you can get up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now this goes right here. Your nose goes right here, okay? Nice.
Yeah.
Now watch this. See this piece right here?
Yeah.
Watch where it goes. See where it hits right there? Now that's where you want to stop. When you feel it stop like this, you want it to stop.
You don't want this.
But sometimes you go like this and pull way too far. So we want it to stop right there. Okay, see that? See where it is? Not like this. Stop right there.
Okay.
Okay, try one more. And see if you can stop it right there without overdrawing it so hard. You're too strong. You've been lifting weights?
Mm-mm.
Look at my muscles.
Oh, what do you do for excitement?
I jump around on my furniture.
Oh no. On your bed?
Nope.
Couch?
On my couch and my chair.
Oh no.
No,
You're gonna break something like your arm.
I haven't. Yeah.
Okay, now remember to stop when it hits. Right there. Good job.
Good pattern.
How's that?
It's like tic-tac-toe. The best thing about
I'm
owner.
gonna make your draw length a little bit longer again. You're still. Watch where this stops, right? When you draw back, you can feel it stop like right there. Feel that?
Yeah.
And you're still going kind of like this, okay?
Yeah, because I feel like pulling back when it doesn't really feel right.
So I'll make it longer so you don't have to pull back so
Yeah.
far. So you get your finger on the trigger, leave it there, and aim, and then squeeze it. Don't just put it there and shoot right away, okay?
Not like,
Okay. Put your finger on the trigger before you shoot. And then aim, and then squeeze your trigger. You got that? What grade are you
Yeah.
in?
first.
First.
One quarter of school here. Only about 12 more days.
12 more days, and then you're going to be in second grade?
Yeah.
Or do you have to go to first grade again?
No.
Okay. Okay, now put your finger on the trigger before you shoot. Can you get it in there? Aim and then squeeze it.
Man,
That's okay.
my arrows are shooting way too low.
I know, we can move it. We can move your sight. We're just trying to get.
Right now.
We can move your sight. We're just trying to get you to your anchor point and stuff, right? You were shooting way to the left, right?
Yeah, like way.
So I moved your sight way out to the left. So now you should be better. Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Put your finger on the trigger before you shoot.
Yes, and then aim, shoot.
Yep. Put your finger on the trigger. Aim, 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 aim. 2, 3,
Shoot.
4 times, and then squeeze the trigger. Oh my gosh. You got a bad cold. You ever go to a doctor for that?
It's my mom's fault.
It's your mom's fault. It's your mom's fault. You have a cold. It's my fault. Whose fault is this? You got your shirt caught in there.
Not my fault.
Okay. Now
Gary's fault.
Yes.
get serious
there.
now.
Gary's fault.
Just like that. Put your finger.
It's always
Wait.
Gary's fault.
Draw back. Put your finger on the trigger. Draw back. Put your finger on the trigger. Aim a little bit, and then squeeze the trigger. Now you have your. You did this again. This peep sight was like right here again. You forgot all about this, okay?
I forget things a lot. You remember?
I got mine.
You don't. When you walked away, you didn't. So we
Put your
don't.
nose on the string, and your hand right here.
Dark pressure.
Okay, where's your nose? Okay, now put your finger on the trigger. Off a little bit. Nice.
That's on the top of it.
Don't worry where they go, because we'll have to move your sight accordingly, okay? Because we changed your draw length and moved your sight. First thing is your anchor point, so your hand goes right here.
And then my
Your nose
nose
on
on
the
the
string.
string, and then
Finger on the
aim.
trigger. Finger on the trigger, and then aim.
Gets her to keep
And squeeze the trigger.
all that. He's gonna be.
Put your finger on the trigger. Put your nose on the string. Aim. And squeeze it. Woo! Doggy, where'd that go?
She wasn't shy or something.
Get your photos on an upcoming episode during our fan photo segment.
Presented to you by Bucks and Bulls Archery at our new location, 3296 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Simply send us your photos with a brief description to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or find us on Facebook. Then watch for yourself in every week's new fan photo segment. Now let's see who sent us their photos this week. Our first picture this week comes from Josh having fun at Bucks and Bulls. And here we have an awesome up-close trail cam pic of a deer already growing some horns. And our next one comes from Katie with her Great Lakes sectional trophy, who also set a record this year. Next we have one from Casey, who shot this X and then a Robin Hood. Here's one all the way from Peru again, of some deer out grazing. Next we have one from my friend Dan, fishing down in Mexico. And here's another one he sent us, of some more fish he caught earlier that day. And our last picture this week comes from a good friend who found this fawn hiding in a bad spot. Thank you to all of this week's entries in our fan photos segment. Don't miss out on your chance to be part of the show by sending in your photos to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or find us on Facebook. Now back to the show. Just 7 miles east of Stevens Point, Matero's Pub and Pizza. It's worth the drive. Spring is here and summer is right around the corner at Frank's Hardware. Get everything you need right on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point for this spring and summer's projects at Frank's Hardware.
Real Deal G2 seeds. The results speak for themselves.
Big or small, Dave's Body Shop does it all. If you want professional quality body and repair work, Dave is definitely your guy. All insurance work is welcome.
Hi, I'm Dave from Dave's Body Shop in Stevens Point. The guys down in Allen's got this ambulance and they wanted it fixed. They went to a couple body shops and every body shop wanted an arm and a leg. The guy says, hey, I just want a price I can live with. So I gave him a price they could live with.
So next time you need a job done right, head down to 825 Park Street in Stevens Point to
Dave's Body Shop, a place that you're always welcome.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer speed dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
All right, what I did so far, I got here and I put out 200-foot tape measure. I put a target at 60 feet, 20 yards, and I sight my bow in at 20 and 60 in order to find a proper sight tape for my HHA Optimizer Kingpin. So I had it sighted in at the store at 20, but I'm gonna have to redo it out here because I decided to move my sight in to under 5 inches so I can shoot bow hunter class when I need to. So let's see how far off I am now after I moved it in. There is a little bit of a breeze from left to right, not much. Beautiful day to do this outside. Alright, I'm shooting high. Makes sense though. Move my sight in. I'll shoot higher. So you move this up. Shoot high, move my sight up. Try another one. Right in the middle of the X. This is my new Halon, Matthews Halon bow. Never shot anything like it in my life. It's their speed bow. It's the quietest, smoothest bow I've ever shot. It's fast. You gotta get it perfect. 20 and 60. And I'll get the right sight tape on, so it'll be good for 20 to 100. It's a nice group. His bow's awesome. New Matthews Halon, unbelievable. Okay, now I've definitely zeroed in good at 20. What I'm going to do is loosen my wheel. So you can loosen the wheel on this thing. And then I can turn it right to 0. So now I'm sighted in at 20 yards right at 0. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate this dial to higher numbers. It'll be like right here. I'll rotate it to a higher number, and whatever number I end on at 60 yards, that's what number of sight tape I put on. So I'm good at 20, and I rotated this. I loosened up the set screw, rotated it to, on my setup tape to 0. And I'm going to rotate it again, tighten it up, rotate it so the sight moves all the way down to wherever I hit 60 yards. Just for example, if 60 yards would be 38, then I'd know I'd use sight tape 38. I moved my sight in to 5 inches from the pin to the riser, so I'm good for bow hunter class. And got my Halon X, the new Matthews Halon bow, unbelievably accurate, quiet, fast. This is a 50-pound bow, 2950. And I'm shooting it at 50 pounds with a 29-inch draw with a maximum blue red zone arrows, 250s, and I'm shooting 280 feet per second. Now 280 feet per second is like unheard of with 50-pound bow 5 years ago even probably. with this bow, I can do it. I got 50 pounds, 85% let off at 280 feet per second. Holds rock steady. Shoots groups like amazing. Amazing. So what I'm going to do, I got to move my target back. I'm going to go from 20 to about 40. And then sight in so I'm close, and then move it to 60. And then zero it in so I don't go and blowing off the target somehow and lose an arrow. I'll tell you what though, there's a little bit of a breeze out here. These halons are a little bit heavier bow, but that sure holds steady with a little breeze, with a little weight on your bow. Harder to blow around 5 pounds than it is 3. Alright, that's a long ways. Okay, I'm low, so lower down some more. Like my pin's too big, so I take my rheostat. I can take this rheostat here and I can cover up some of the fiber optics. See that? I cover them up a little bit. I make my pin darker, which makes it look a lot smaller, so I can aim finer. I'm gonna shut it right off. It's bright out here. You get low light, you can move it out, make it really bright. You get in bright light, you can close it, so your pin doesn't look like a big starburst. It's just small. Another really nice thing about this king pin, I can put my sight tape on, I can take this spool off, put another spool on. That way I can sight in for a short sight extension and a long sight extension. Because I shoot tournaments where it can only be 5 inches, I shoot tournaments unlimited. So I can move it out, switch my sight tape, put it in, switch my sight tape. Shoot 2 different sight extensions, or I could do 2 different arrows with the same sight. I'm going to try a couple more here at 60. My setup tape is set on exactly 55. So I'd have to go to sight tape 55 because I zeroed it in at 0 at 20. So then I go to sight tape 55, put that baby on there. Then I'm going to try, I'll try 20, 30, 40, 50 again. Been shooting a bow a long time, but I've never shot this good. So that's a good thing.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week.